Have a look at this, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to Snowrunner. Looks like there's a new map out. It's got a big oil rig. That looks very nice. I will have to, at some point... Oh, there you go. Season 15, Oil and Dirt. Hang on. Is there another new season? Come on, Snowrunner. You know, or whichever developer it is. I think it's Focus publishes it, but I can't remember who actually makes it. Come on. You've released a new game. Work on that. Yeah, I like that there's new content for this, but for fuck's sake. Continue. Will I ever get this game finished? Is the question. If they're just going to keep releasing new stuff. Anyway, we're going to get this map finished. Maybe not today, but we'll get it done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is where we ended last time. I remember this. Well, we have a crane just there, so... Maybe we should go the other way. We should try to get this this on its feet again. It seems awfully dark. Oh yeah, the Twinsteer is an absolute dick, isn't it? Right. I'm going to turn the engine off, stop engine, change truck. I'm going to remove cargo, and I'm going to recover. Right. So, leave garage. That route is wrong. That route is not the way we want to be going. Shit. Oh my god. I didn't even see that. Probably put my headlights on. There you go. Big pile of junk just slammed into. We need to clear that. This is our garage. We can do what we want. We should clear that. Okay, so we need to get one of these big old oversized cargoes. And we want to be moving it towards... this place over here. The Twinsteer is a tippy boy. He likes to tip. I'm wondering whether going up this way would work. I'm wondering if we go cross country, because the roads are shitting terrible. Is what they are. Can I bust out of there? And then through that way? Do you know what? There's only one way to find out. We're gonna do this one life. We're gonna have one life at this. We're gonna see how far we get. If we fail, we fail. And that's not a problem. And I'll just delete the trailer, I'll delete the cargo, and we will recover. But what if we succeed? Also, what's this mission here? Show contest? Oh, I've already got that one. That's fine. What if we succeed? Because I have taken another truck over there. It was the surveying truck, the Taiga. We took that across, and it actually fared pretty well. Oh, these trees are far too dense. The fence will go over, but the trees... How are we going to manage that? That is just the densest tree line I've ever seen in my life. Right, we have to go first person for this, I think. See if we can just, like, derp our way through. Oh no, I was expecting that tree to not be solid. 1 FPS, love that. Yeah, no, okay. Recover. Yeah, that's not possible. Okay, we're gonna go the boring way. We're gonna use the roads. We're gonna use the roads. And we're not gonna use the road that we tried to do before, because that's just hellish. I'm gonna have to take the oversized cargo all the way around. So, here we are. Let's do this. There's no way we're getting around there. Not even a sliver of a hope. I'm gonna sneeze. Honey Beaver's a bitch. Oh, it's bad. Alright. Oh shit. Ooh, just about managed to avoid those concrete bollards. Those things don't have pop tires. Yes, weekend's been a bit of a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. Today was the, well, last night technically, and today was the first time that I've been bagging and boxing stuff up for the artist formerly known as Mrs. Buller. And, yeah, kind of just hit me that, I don't know, it just spent a few hours building them. So of course it's a roller coaster. Oh shit. Don't read chat. Chat wants you to fail. Do not read chat. Oh shit. No tippy time. Nearly. It was bloody close. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's just hitting me, you know, what the reality of the situation, but it does, it feels sad, you know? The end of an era, I think. Hopefully the start of a new era of positivity and streaming and justice and all the good things, hopefully. But we'll see. Oh yeah, you were live. Yes, I was. How are you doing, Cattie? Are you feeling any better than this morning? Or are you still feeling a bit rough there? Okay, I'm not doing that mission today. I cannot be fucked. Right. No, still having pain. Yeah, we had a single handyman on Roller Coaster Tycoon called Cattie, and all he did was mow grass. It was good. Right, let's see. What are the missions? There are a couple of missions left. Oh, that warehouse delivery there. Very important, indeed. Can we do a log mission? Should we do the medium logs to the quarry? The shipwreck. Yeah, let's do that. Where's my caterpillar? Where's my caterpillar? I feel like it might be in the quarry. There it is. The old cat. Let's do medium logs. So where are we picking logs up from? The log station? I mean, that's what you'd expect, but I guess not. No, I think it is. I just need to accept the mission. There you go. So I can pick it up from that log station. Or that log station. Sweet. Let's do that then. Not used the caterpillar in a while. It has been a hot minute. Need to go and fuel up, I reckon. Why are we stuck? What are we stuck on? I think the back wheels just aren't moving. Let's turn all-wheel drive off. Oh, we got the fucking handbrake on, that's why. No one saw that.
You suck, you jackass.
Beaconage. Oh, yes, we need the beacons. Alright. Well, this is the final logs in Tamir. Can we actually make it up here? There you go, a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle made it. Vroom vroom. High range. All the power. Let's not stall it. Let's not stall it. There you go, we're motoring now. Motoring! I could go up this this steep bit, but I'm going to carry on round because it takes me out. Oh shit! It takes me out near the fuel station. Nearly went down then. Yeah, nearly went down again. Calm down. All is well. Nice. Some rocks playing havoc there with me big tyres. What's Bear doing? Bear, puppy, are you messing? Bear, leave her alone, please. Puppy. Come here, pups. Come on. Over here. Good girl. Good girl. Good jump. That was a good jump. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. There you go. You stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble, you. There's disappointed face. It's like, I was humping that. Not allowed. Not allowed. There we go. Sorted the dog situation. Up on the road. Right, so the fuel station's over here on the left somewhere. I think this is the best way to go. A bit of solid road just down here. No, ran. Okay, so the turn off towards the log things is right next to the fuel station. So we'll go get some fuel, and then we'll start looking at logs. I wonder if the logs here are limited or not. I hope not. It's going to cause mayhem if it is. I'll have to get like 1 or 2 individual logs and make sure that they don't fall out the back. Some are. I know some are. I've already dealt with that on the other map, on the drowned lands. As long as at least one of these 2 log things are unlimited, I'll be fine. My frame rate is not... Do you know what? I'm pretty sure the settings, the video settings will reset themselves all the fucking time. Yeah. Go for 8 times texture filtering. Water quality low. Light shafts off, please. Let's have the water quality back. Let's have the light shafts like that. Shadow quality high. There you go. That should make my frames a lot more stable. And it doesn't look any different. 0 change. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, back the way we came. If we can manage the turn. That's going to be a 3-pointer in it. There we go. Very foggy. To be fair, I think the fog looks better now. Looks more realistic anyway. Here's the turn we need to take. I'm driving in my Caterpillar. Going to get some trees. Leave my window open so I can feel the breeze. Put my diff lock on so I can climb this hill. There's only 1 seat in here, so I'm on my fucking bill. I like the way he's just like crossed his arms in a really weird way. What? Can't see shit. The fog is very nice looking, but it is annoying. Right, there we go. Bit of speed. Right, we need to get over there. I've missed the turn. Across here. Ooh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Will I make it? I reckon I can. I just need to take a better line. Fuck. There you go. It's fine. I hear a plane above. Okay then. Medium logs. Oh, nice. It is unlimited. Unlimited logs. Spot on. Right, so the way to the shipwreck. What's the best way? Right, so I think down this way. So we turn off that way. Carry on around here. Then carry on around here. And I feel like the best road for me is going to be this one. Come off there. Carry on around there. And by the time we get there, we're going to know where we're going. I think it is here, is the road. Although something's telling me that that's the way it's going to try and take me. Alright, let's go. That's the way, we're going, I also remember my Twinsteer had a really bad time delivering stuff there. But this should be fine. This has got plenty of big wheels, plenty of ground clearance. It should be fine. And it's got diff lock and all-wheel drive, which the Twinsteer does not have. Man, these roads are absolutely shocking. Shocking roads. Okay. Season 15 is out. I did notice that. Lots of ice that likes to glitch and send vehicles tipping. Nice. Do you have that season yet, or are you planning on getting it? I'm going through the seasons sequentially, so I won't be getting that until I've done all of the other seasons. I've bought season 1. You got the year pass, so yeah, nice. Bear, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, come here. leading him on. Come here. Bear, stop being a twat. It's every so often I just hear rummaging in the background. It must be his time of the year. She'll be out of the house soon, so hopefully it won't be a problem for long. Okay. Log road dealt with. So we're turning off. I think this is still a main road. I think the next turn off takes us onto a dirt trail. And I think it's flooded in places. That'll be fun. Might be worth. I think I've got a fuel truck nearby. I think the Beamer's a fuel truck. I might park it along this route somewhere. So it's just Bear mine. Yeah. Bear's my dog. The others came with the artist formerly known. Yeah. To be fair, we got Bear whilst we were together, so there could be an argument, but I think she's happy to let me keep one. Bear's mine. I'm his favourite human anyway, so it's fine. I'm keeping him. Whatever. And at least now, when there's just the one of the dogs, it'll be a lot easier to walk him now. So he might even get like 2 walks a day, rather than having to spread them around. As long as he's happy, exactly. That's exactly. Man, I couldn't. We couldn't take Luke away from her. He would die. It would be terrible. I don't think Bear would like to be separated from me, so yeah. Hope he's just a daft thing. She doesn't care. Right, where does this road actually go? I've got to hook the right. That's where we're going. Okay. There we go. Wasn't so bad now, was it? One up ahead. Nothing too serious. Looking forward to having me tea tonight. And by tea I don't mean cup of tea, I mean meal. Some of us call it dinner. We call lunch dinner. Dinner and lunch are the same thing in the north. You just had yours? Nice. Yeah, mine's in the oven. Made sausage and crispy potatoes again, because I got a big bunch of sausages. So, and it was nice, but I think I fucked the potatoes up a bit. Made them a little bit too small. So today I made them a little bit chunkier and they're looking a lot nicer. They'll probably be finished now, but I've got to wait until the break to be able to plate it up and stuff, so yeah. Right, you can see the ship ahead. So we're in the right sort of location. Alright then. And I have got a there's a tiny fuel trailer, like directly on top of the point where I'm going. That'll let me refuel at least a little bit. Probably won't last the entire mission. You had a kilo of minced meat going bad. So you made a company batch of bolognese. Damn. When I've got meat, like, you know, I've got minced meat, mince beef. Yeah, I like to make meatballs with it. It's quite nice. Right, Bear, what are you doing? Bear, leave her alone. Bear. Come on, up here. Come on. Right. I'm going to offer him a treat. Look this. Up. Right, sit. Paw. Good boy. Over paw. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Okay, there you go. You can have it. There we go. Now sit and be good. Thank you. You're a good boy. Okay. When I said right on the top of the point, I didn't want it to be like literally in the way, but it is, so I'm gonna go around it. The big chunky tires are really helping here. Oh yeah, and you had about an hour to cook because you had to go to Stockholm immediately. And there's one set of logs done. Yeah, I think that should last long enough. Okay, let's see if I can back up enough to get round. Slam the port loose. I don't mind nudging that. I don't mind nudging that a bit, but I don't want to run it completely over. I just nudge it out of the way just a little bit. That's fine, just go around it, it's fine. There's 1/3 of the delivery done. I think there's a place closer by that one there. So, yeah, we'll go left on the road and then we'll go that way. I'm going to go, in fact, no, not that way. Go this way. And then, yeah, we'll go to that log station, see if they've got limited or unlimited logs. I need to sip some tea. Has some tippy glasses. The shades are wrong. The shades are wrong. The bottom. I don't even know their words to that song. Okay. The green screen is not in the right place at all. There we go. So, let's let's think of the future. Let's be more hopeful. There are several options for where I can stream from going forwards. Several options. I could stay here, although that means having a tiny desk. I could move the big desk down into the bay window. No. I'm sure the bathroom would have amazing acoustics though. So I can either go into the other side of this room, the bay window. That would mean I'd be looking out at the street, and I would also have to keep using this green screen. There are two other options. I could leave the desk where it is. Now, the desk is currently in a very small little box room. And that small little box room, it's probably the warmest room in the house. It's got one of the few working radiators in it, and it heats up very quickly. Which would be nice. And also, rather than using a green screen, I could literally just paint the wall. I could just paint the wall. I could make the wall green, so I wouldn't have to worry about green screens at all. That would save a lot of hassle. The only difficulty with that is, it is a very, very small room. Like, a very small room. And it would probably... Tactical painting, exactly. It would probably get a bit of a... It would become a pain in the arse. The other option requires me to do a little bit more work. Because it requires me to get the roof fixed. Because there is a bit of leakage going on in the roof at the minute. And then... But the other option is the attic. I could go up into the loft, which would be... I think that would make a lot of sense, because there's a lot of room up there. I could keep all of my, expensive streaming equipment out of the way up there. There's a couple of issues with that. I think the electrics up there might not be up to snuff. So I don't know if it would cope with the amount of kit I've got. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the tiny box room. The acoustics would be a lot better. I could properly soundproof it with very little effort. I don't know. I'm leaning towards leaving the desk where it is. And then having this living room here, exclusively for just watching telly and chilling. Not sure. The problem with the box room is I wouldn't be able to have a very big chair, which is one thing I would like. So I think it's a toss-up between the moving the desk downstairs into the bay window and continuing to use a green screen, maybe getting a bigger one, maybe getting a bigger green screen that's like a little bit more stable and a little bit better. I don't know. If it was in the bay window, all of the light would be coming from the window anyway, so there'll be nothing shining through the green screen, so it'll be a lot easier to use. Be a lot more stable. I don't know, just talking shit, aren't I? That's the whole point of streaming, isn't it? Just talk shit and play video games. That should be Twitch's company motto. Talk shit, play video games. Hang on, is that a mission I've not seen before? Oh my god, it is. Settling in. Start tracking. Give me a second. I know, it's one that I have seen. It needs wooden planks. Oh, let's see, that's going to be easy enough. Thought it was another mission. How much have I done of this, by the way? Let's, I'm 88% of the way through. Three cargo left, so I get one medium log from here. And then there is nothing left here. It's done. So I have to go to the long one. The last set of logs. Which I'm okay with. I think I cut my my travel distance down quite a lot there. That's nice. Okay, we'll go down there. Go along there. Go along there. Yeah, go along there. Carry on. And off here. Cool. So if I'm 88% of the way through here, I've got less than 12 missions to do. Not so far as it seems. Quite good roads too. Yeah. It's not too bad. The roads have been acceptable here, I think. The roads further north in between the long distance one and this one are a little bit worse. But, you know, it's fine. Your vote is desk move. You've been talking about it for years. I put it off. Plus, you'll allow work. It'll allow work from home to occur easier. Yeah, a little bit. You know, I might even move this tiny desk up into my bedroom, so I can maybe have an extra place to work from home at. Should I not want to move out of bed. Or I could actually I could move the little desk into the back room. I don't know where I'd put it, but yeah, like if I'm in the kitchen for any reason, I could have a meeting in there. Or if it's like well hot, I could move into the back of the house because in the evening the sun comes in through the front. You guys okay? Dogs are messing. What are you doing, Bear? Did you just lick your groin and then gag? You're a weird dog. You're a weird dog, Bear. Because I've got more traction than the hot tub stream. Do people want to see a bullet stream from the bedroom? Oh no. Could do a garden stream. I don't know. I'd need a laptop for that. I don't really have one. I think I'm going to give Mrs. Buller my laptop because I gave it to her anyway. And she's been using it for years and pretty old now. I don't think it would be able to stream, so I'll let her keep that. If I wanted a laptop, I might buy one. Got many things to do though before I buy a laptop. By the way, you've had double the time on the shades. You've had double the shades time. There you go. Double your money. Exterior first, yeah. Like I have a long list of things to do. And it's going to be really expensive to do it. Normal change time for the first time ever. Lies. That was double time. So yeah, I need the roof fixing. When I was quoted, someone just knocked and tried to scam me out of money, I think. But they said it was about 350. I reckon if I got a proper company out to do it, it'd be a bit cheaper. Welcome to the owning a house life, yeah. I need to get a new double glazing basically throughout. That's going to be at least 5 grand, I reckon. Like 5,000 all in. And I want while I'm at that, I want to build I want someone to build a conservatory at the back. Like just a little one, like an extra level of. You'll get it cheaper if you get all your houses sort of once. I've already got one bloody house. Cattie's the one with multiple houses. He's the parasitic landlord class. But yeah, just while it's in the news and all that. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, I am. While it's in the news and that, you know, because people are kicking off that, you know, truth was spoken. Fuck Israel. Free Palestine. There you go. Enjoy. Your roofer told you that the whole house probably needs a new roof in a year or two. 10,000 fucking quid, Jesus Christ. I mean, I suppose you've probably got a much bigger house than I do, or at least the roof's a lot bigger than on mine. I'm in a little pokey terraced house. My roof is probably only about... how many square feet would I say? Don't know. Probably 10 meters by 10 meters. 10 square meters-ish. 200 square feet, I don't know. It's about average size. That's what you tell the ladies, isn't it? They don't believe you, do they? Yeah, average size in Sweden's probably different to average size in the UK, especially in the urban UK. Inner city UK houses are extremely small. The roof it's so large that at Bullers that it takes 10 minutes to get from under it. I don't think that's the case. Alrighty then. Second set of logs delivered. Nice. Right, refuel. Let's plot the route back. So we're having to take the route to the longer one, which is fine. That's not really changing most of the route. We're going over here, and then up here, and then over here. There you go. There's your route. Let's get on it. Oh damn! I didn't realise the engine had been absolutely fucked on this vehicle. Apparently, I must have taken a big dunch on something before I got back into it when I was doing logs at the quarry. Quarry logs. Snow means snow. Man. I need to go and start seeing more gigs. Went to see No Means No, a Canadian punk band in the Casimir before it closed down. And I hate to say it, but I think that might be one of the last 10 gigs I've seen. And the Casimir closed down well over a decade ago. Which just goes to show how few gigs I get out to these days. Casimir is such a good fucking venue as well. If someone took that building over, that'd be amazing. Someone needs to make that into a proper venue. But really good acoustics. And the sort of the layout is perfect. But the mosh pit is like is literally a pit. Like a round sort of dance floor area type thing. And all the way around is like stepped up. So you can see what you can see over the mosh pit whilst you're having a drink, and the bars are behind you. It is good. Really, it used to be a really good venue. I'd love someone to take that over. There we go. Ooh, we took a bit of damage there. Yeah, too bad it's a bit far. Got some good gigs here around. Some good venues. Yeah, most of the gigs around here I end up having to go to Manchester. Manchester is a little bit of a pain in the arse to get back from late at night. Especially when there's like train strikes and stuff on, which there was last time I went over there for a gig, which was at least 2 years ago. Fucking hell. I reckon it's been like 5 years actually. What was the... Are you alright, Bear? You're choking there. You said a big cough there. The last gig I went to, oh, I know what it was. It was Municipal Waste. I went to see Municipal Waste, and it was about 2 years ago. Sleeping on the gutter is a no-go. Yeah, but once there was one time we've had like a few really annoying, like traveling back from Manchester incidents. One of them, the gig didn't let out early enough, so we had tickets on the coach back to Liverpool, and yeah, we made it back too late, and we had to wait until the morning, so we were basically having to sit in the coach station all night. Luckily there's a 24-hour McDonald's, so we sat in there for a good few hours, and you know the little stamp cards you get in McDonald's when you get coffee, and if you fill it up with 6 coffees, you get a free one. I managed to do that in the space of about 4 hours. Oh dear! So I drank 7 coffees in 4 hours. Thinking about that now, I would probably die if I tried that again. I think the worst one was during the train strikes a few years ago. The train didn't go all the way back to the Liverpool Lime Street, so they had to have a replacement bus service at like Hunt's Cross, I think it was. And yeah, it was the train let off. It was like the last train, but because the train was running late, the bus that was supposed to replace the train did not wait for the train to arrive and fucked off with no passengers in it. And, it just meant that I think there was about 8 of us ended up stranded at Liverpool Hunt's Cross. and we all had to get taxis back, and it cost an absolute fortune. Luckily, one of my mates, he said he'd pay for a taxi. Yeah, it was bad. It was a pain in the arse. But my mate, he paid for the taxi for me and him, and I think it was a couple, like two strangers. Got us back to Liverpool. Absolute pain in the arse. What, you'd let your chauffeur have the night off? Mate, I wish I had that much money. If I had chauffeur money, oh man, I would be living the dream. But nah. There's been a couple of hours, been a couple of close calls as well. There was one time when they changed the platform in, I think it was Manchester Oxford Road. They changed the platform that the train was coming in at 2 minutes before the train was due to come, and we had to run across the station, sprint to get to the right platform. The whole station basically was moving at speed. We were lucky it didn't turn into one of them stampede situations, like a crush. Because it was the last bus, the last train to Liverpool from Manchester, so a lot of drunk people, and it was absolutely packed as well. Standing room only. Yeah. Municipal Waste are very good live, and if you ever get a chance to see them live, I advise it. It's very good. I think the last band I saw in Liverpool was Iron Maiden. I went to see Iron Maiden when they did a tour, and they went into the what was called the Liverpool Echo Arena at the time. I think they've changed it to the O2 Arena now, or something. No, it's not the O2. Who owns it now? No. Someone else sponsors it now, but yeah, when it was called the Echo Arena, it was Iron Maiden came and did a gig in Liverpool, and they were supported by Shinedown. There you go. Hey, how's it going? Lord Dark Helmet, Germany. Welcome in. That's a very interesting name. Can't tell if it's fashy or porny. Or both. A Spaceballs reference. Ah, Tamir. Yes, I'm in Tamir. Trying my best to get this this last logging mission done in my Caterpillar. Yes, exactly regarding Spaceballs. There you go. I'm glad it was that. The other two alternative explanations are far worse. Okay, so I'm going to take the long way around, just because it's easier, rather than doing than reversing my way out. Go all the way around. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Unfortunately, there was no Lord Helmet Chen in German, nor Dark Helmet in English free on Twitch. Ah. It's fine. I'm quite lucky. I've got quite an obscure name, so no one took it. Some people have taken it on other social medias. There's some randomer who has never posted in his life, who has the name Bulamatari on Twitter. Although I don't use Twitter anymore anyway. I've got my proper name on Blue Sky, so that's nice. On Instagram and Threads, someone else is called Bulamatari. Try some awkward medium log missions in Tamir. Yes, this is the final one. This is the last logs in the whole of the base game. After this, no more logs. I've 100%ed Michigan. I've 100%ed Alaska. I'm 88% in Tamir. I do have the season 1 stuff. I've started Cola. That's the co-op map. And then once we're done with Tamir, we'll be moving to Yukon. Nice. Hi Bear. How can I help you? How can I help you, dog? Little doggo. Little doggo. How are you? He's a good boy. Right, we should plot our route properly. Yes, we should. I'm going to take the same route down because it worked. Works nicely. Yep, it is that road. And then off here to the ship. Lovely stuff. Need to readjust my seating position. My arse has fallen asleep. This is gonna hurt. Flippin' Jesus. Ow. And now I'm a bit taller. There you go. Come on, green screen. Don't be Conti. It's being Conti. That'll do. It's a lot more obvious because it's nighttime, but it'll do. Do I? I do not have fuzzy camera. It's just the lighting. Compared to the very dark game, I'm extremely bright. Maybe just take that off. Oh no, that makes that whole thing worse. Change the hue. Yeah, do the blue light, which makes me look like a ghost. There we go. But that makes the green screen work better, so that's fine. I'm the whitest human being alive at the moment. Bouncing right off my head, isn't it? The hair down a bit. There is pleased with himself. He's just standing there. Well, not standing, he's just sitting there, breathing at me with his eyes closed, just like, yay! I am happy. I am Doge. Oh, are you looking at me now? Hi. Uh-oh. It's the fact that he worked out how to sit. He looks so dumb. Hi. Hello. I'm gonna boop you now. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. I still have tea. You can drink it. Okay then. I think Bear might be warm, you know. I think that's why he's breathing so hard. I told you there's a reason we weren't going on a walk today. The sun would melt you. Might take him later on when the sun's starting to go down. Although I have to wait till Mrs. Bullock gets up, so it'll be about 9:45, so the sun will be well down by then. Probably not then. Take him early tomorrow morning, I think. I think I'll try and get up well before work and take him out. It's hot over there. Yeah, it's not cool. It's not cold. What is the actual temperature? Let's see. Right now it is 16 degrees. But in the sun, when it's 16 degrees, and there's almost no wind, a husky is going to have a bad time. I think he's cooled down now anyway. He's just sitting there, chilling. Way, we're close enough. 13 degrees there, nice. I think 13's a fairly comfortable temperature. I think anything between 10 and 20 degrees is good for me. Anything above 20 degrees and I start to struggle. Was going a bit fast there. I was worried I was going to tip it. Oh, the flooded section again for the third time. Let's get ourselves on the diff lock. I get diff locked a bit early there. Killed all my speed. It'll be well hot when you go to Spain, you reckon? I reckon you might be right. Too hot, you might say. Yeah, other than the language barrier, there's a reason I don't think I could live anywhere near the Mediterranean. Heat. No. I would be much more comfortable in a snowy country like Canada. Sweden or something. Average is 29 degrees in June. That is obscene. That is an obsessive, an excessive amount of heat. No, thank you. I mean, last year it got to nearly 40 degrees here. In fact, did it peak just above 40 degrees at some point? I don't know, it was definitely well over 30. It was like 36 at one point last year, and oh my god, I nearly died. I was in the office, and it was a nice, cool sort of, 19-20 degrees, comparatively cool anyway. Yeah, walk out of the office, from the aircon into the blistering heat. Worst feeling of my life. I hated it. Nothing worse than being comfortable and then immediately walking into the worst temperature you've ever been in. Right, here we go. Just about making the round trip, I reckon, here, with the fuel that we had. Could have played it safe and gone to the petrol station and then come back the way, but nah. I felt we were safe. I think 32 is the highest you've experienced. Yeah, I distinctly remember there being a 36 somewhere on in the news. Either way, anything above 25, illegal. Illegal temperature. Deport the sun. Both the newspaper and the thing. Alrighty then. This caterpillar is nearly finished. It is nearly finished its final job of this area. I can shove it into storage, ready to get to the next place. Lovely stuff. Wiggle, wiggle. Nice. Thanks to you, we've bought us more time to deal with the most critical issues. There you go. Lovely stuff. Alright, recover. Boom. So you can put you in storage, retain. Got the Tiger, we've got the Twinsteer. I reckon we need to do something with this Tiger. Can I have... I can have saddles. Let's do a saddle though. I'm gonna get... Is it a good idea though? Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I need to get that super heavy super container. I need to move that. I think the Tiger is probably the best thing to do it in. Let's do a saddle though. Let's leave the garage. Let's buy ourselves a trailer. And then I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. In fact, I'll get myself a cup of tea now, and we'll decide what trailer we're going to use after a short break. So you guys, chill right there and enjoy some bullet tunage. Don't go anywhere.